Hi, well, it's a fascinating thought about selecting an all Indian 11 for this tournament because so many Indian players have come up and given us so much to talk about. Well, I'm going to start with my openers, and here I have a couple of controversial choices. I'm going, of course, with one of them, KL Rahul. It can't be a controversial choice. He's a captain himself, he's played absolutely brilliantly, and when he's been given a little bit of freedom, he's been definitely the batsman of the tournament so far from me. But the person who I want to play with him is somebody perhaps other people would be thinking of other choices about, and that's Prithvi Shaw. And the reason I'm putting Prithvi Shaw in that place is because Prithvi Shaw automatically attacks, and therefore that opens up choices that allows KL Rahul to play at a pace that is easier for him, and then he can choose to accelerate if Prithvi gets out. So that's why Prithvi Shaw instead of somebody like a Shikhar Dhawan or a Mayank Agarwal, both of whom would have been excellent choices, but I just felt Prithvi's attacking instincts would meet very well with what Rahul is doing at the other end. The next choice to look at, definitely at number 3, Ruturaj Gaikwad. He's been having a fantastic season. I know he's opened, but he's played at 3 before, and he's perfectly capable of playing that position. Ruturaj is a solid, again, somebody who's a superstar of the future, and he's definitely my number 3. Number 4, somebody else who's really become consistent this year, 450 odd runs, much more than 450 odd runs, SANJU Samson. And SANJU Samson, again, he has that ability to hit the ball at any point in time, and therefore SANJU Samson comes in there in my place at number 4. Ideal slot for him because I think he can play according to the situation there. At number 5, I have somebody who people thought has not had a really good season, but if you look at the numbers, he's been pretty well himself, and that's Rishabh Pant. Rishabh Pant needs to be there, and one of the reasons he needs to be there is because actually the one problem that Indians haven't got right is that batsman at number 5 or number 6 who can really hit the ball. Abdul Samad has shown something, but not enough. So the Indian batsman, Hardik Pandya, has just not been himself this year. So that number 5, number 6 Indian batsman, you go back and say, who's the finisher you have? Who's the reliable finisher you have? And given everything that you have, it's still Rishabh Pant. At 6 for me, Ravindra Jadeja, and that's a absolutely easiest choice to make because he's been a superstar off and on the field. He's been absolutely fantastic as a fielder, as a batsman, and he gives you those 4 overs definitely. At 7, I'm picking someone because I want a little more flexibility in the bowling, and that's Shardul Thakur. Again, the absence of Hardik, this was a position that Hardik owned, and I think Shardul is replacing him not just as this bowling all-rounder, not just here, but possibly in the Indian team as well, because if they want to look at a fast bowling option all-rounder, he's the man. So for me, it's Shardul at number 7. At 8, I'll come to Harshal Patel. He's been having a superb season. You need somebody to finish with the ball. Harshal Patel is the one who's been doing it consistently this year. At 9, somebody who picks himself every year for the last 3-4 years. Jasprit Bumrah is absolutely superb, and this season has been no exception. Even when Mumbai have struggled, he has proven to be a fantastic performer. At number 10, well, controversial choice. If you look at it, I don't think it is. Yajuvendra Chahal. Yajuvendra Chahal just has done too much with the ball not to be a part of this 11. He's been clever. He's given his team, even in their last qualification match, he gave them wickets when they really needed to do it. And my final choice, and I thought a little bit about the kind of fast bowlers I could use. I thought about Avesh Khan because he's done very well. But I still think in terms of sharing the new ball with Bumrah, somebody like a Shami is still our best choice. So that's my team. Mohammad Shami is my 11th player. Well, one of the things that you might ask me is there are 3 wicket keepers in there. Who's going to keep wickets? And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go with SANJU Samson. And my captain is KL Rahul, but I don't want him with the duty of keeping as well. I want Rahul to be fresh. So KL Rahul is my captain and my keeper is SANJU Samson in this situation. And that's how I plan to balance the team out.